Oh yeah. Oh, it's going a lot faster now, a lot more grip. Whoa, yeah, baby. I got stuck like Chuck. I got so stuck, got buried in the mud. There we go. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today. Well, it's another snowy day, and today I have the R1S. I'm going to be taking that out. Have to go to the store, get some parts for my snowblower here that only worked once since I've had it. So and here it is right here. This Troy built snowblower, 24-inch. It worked great when it worked as far as removing snow, but I'm gonna have to take all this stuff off and clean this carburetor out, take the carburetor out and clean it. Yeah, take all the gas out, probably clean the fuel filter, so a lot of maintenance, which is why over the last few years I've been moving to battery operated machines, like my weed eater, all battery operated. Leaf blowers, battery operated. All my tools, obviously, are cordless, battery operated. So, yeah, it just makes things so much easier. And I know people always talk about electric vehicles and how inconvenient they are, and battery this and battery that. Well, I know I had my blower for my weed eater, my Echo weed eater. I probably had it for like 10 years, and it still works great. It's still better than my new ones. And one thing I haven't had to do is replace it. Haven't had to replace it, which I had to replace everything else. As far as my gas ones, they will maybe last 2 years before I have to replace it. And I got a few in my garage, as you know, waiting to be thrown out or taken someplace. Man, this snow is pretty deep. Yeah, check this out. So, man, but it looks beautiful back here. Just walking through my backyard. Goodness gracious. Gonna take a look at this lake over here. But yeah, it was the battery operated is so much more convenient. Now I have a battery operated tiller, and that is a Ryobi, and it worked great also. So much easier, none of that maintenance. So I'm gonna probably be spending at least 2 or 3 hours cleaning this carburetor out, taking everything apart, putting it back together again. I hope it works. Haven't had any issues with any of my battery operated stuff so far. So, and convenience, no fuel mixing and all that nonsense. But yeah, just take a look out here. This is nice. Let's see, that lake is just frozen over. There was water in here a few days ago, now it's frozen over. The snow is pretty deep. But yeah, it's beautiful out here in the wintertime. I'm not sure which is nicer, the summer. I think the spring maybe. Well, it depends. I mean, right here, this is beautiful. You got my son up there. He's got big old piles of snow behind our door. He's cleaning that up, trying to get that off the deck. But yeah, it's beautiful. So we're gonna start this Mazda up to get it running. Make sure the gas doesn't go stale, the battery dies. Yeah, this snow is pretty deep. Probably a good 8 inches. How's it going up there? I'm also gonna be barbecuing today too. Yeah, call it a wild on my Traeger grill right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be firing this up. I'm gonna have to clean it out, but yeah, I love cooking when it's cold outside. Oh, let me know in the comments also if you like cooking when it's cold outside. Yeah, but check this out. Very beautiful. Man, the snow is deep. So I'm gonna go get this Mazda started up here. Then I'm gonna take this Rivian out and see if I can get stuck like I did in my R1T. The tread on this vehicle is a lot better than on the Mazda. Than on the my Rivian R1T. This vehicle is newer, so it has better tread, but still these are sport tires. It's meant for street performance, not for winter performance. And I would say these will probably actually perform better Has a lot more tread on these tires here. Yeah, so I got that started up. I'll just let that run for a few minutes just to make sure that the battery doesn't die. And it's cold, I have to do the same thing with my lawnmower to make sure I get that started up. But yeah, so that's what I have to do today. So I'm gonna take this Rivian out to the store, and hopefully I can get the parts that I need to get this all cleaned up and hopefully get it up and running. And so I can try to figure out what my driveway is. But I have to say it looks nice. Looks beautiful out here. And I am gonna be taking the R1S back out there again, you know, to see, you know, what the traction's like, see if it gets stuck. And if it does, I'll just pull it out with my Rivian. And if that gets stuck, I'll just pull it out with the Mazda, maybe. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the same thing I did before. And yeah, just very beautiful out here. Very beautiful. So I'm gonna also, I know in the comment section from my last video with the Rivian R1T, I had it in snow mode, and a lot of you commented as far as taking the traction control off, and I will do that. I did have it in drift mode at one point, and I didn't have any issues in drift mode. But then I switched it back to snow mode, and that's when I ran into issues. So I am gonna take the traction control off to see if that makes a difference this time with the R1S. And maybe I'll try it again with the R1T. And this snow is pretty slippery, so we're gonna see what happens. And we have any more snow, even more snow than we did before, because just looking, you can see it's been coming down for some hours now. But this is great, I love it. And I'll see you all back a little later. Okay, I am back. Yeah, just had to clean that Mazda off. And yeah, so I'm in snow mode right now, and I'm about to head to the store. And we're gonna see how this works. And it seems to back up just fine. Close this garage door. Okay. And yeah, this seems to have quite a bit more grip. Quite a bit more. Let me see what the ride height is on this. And this is at standard height. I'm gonna take it up. It does have these running boards on it, so I'm gonna take it to high. It is on regen high still, and which is interesting because I thought with snow mode it would put in a lower regeneration. Maybe it does it in the system, that it automatically lowers the regen on the vehicle. But we'll see. The tire pressure in here also is lower, and mine was like at 50, so I'm sure the higher tire pressure probably contributed more to having less grip and also with less tread, and also these tires not really being designed to optimize for snowy situations like this. It's more from road handling, when it happened the majority of the time of the year. Over the last few years, we haven't received that much snow, you know, not enough for me to even bother, you know, breaking out the snowblower. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and head out. You can see right here in the yellow, you can see where this just seems to have a lot more traction. And maybe because this snow that's coming down is a softer, wetter snow, and that could be part of it. Let's just see. You know what? Yeah, this seems to not just punched it, and this is different. So a lot more grip in this vehicle with the newer tires on it with more tread. Different experience. And as you can see, the roads are even snowier than they were when I drove down here into my R1T. Yes, I love the snow. This is one of the things I do love about being in the Midwest. You know, we get the snow, and I don't like the hot summers with all the humidity. It gets very humid around here. Heat index well over 100 degrees, humidity like 100. Yeah, so you get the extremes of everything. But yeah, I would have to say that this R1S is handling a lot better than the T. Like I said, I'm sure it has 90% to do with the tires that are on the vehicle. And if it had road tires on it, would be doing even better. But one thing, I did have a loaner R1T with the all-terrain tires on it, and I did notice in the rain they didn't seem to handle as well as the tires that are on this vehicle right here. And that's one of the things I've observed. I don't know if anyone out there has the R1T with the all-terrain tires and also experience or the road tires or the sports tires in the rain. And if so, let me know if you noticed the difference. I did. And got this big GMC right here, probably a Cummins turbo diesel in. But yeah, this is handling pretty good, and also probably should have checked the efficiency, and I think I am going to switch that up. But let me see, we would have been getting over the last few minutes, and I'm going to reset it just like I did last time. So let me go to trip A. Oh, so I don't want to switch that one up. I'm going to switch this one up. So I'm going to reset this, and it's all zeroed out. And I've probably gone 2 miles so far, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go out here, and I'm going to go the same route I did before. I'm going to see if I'm going to get stuck and if I'm going to have to call my wife to come pull me out. When I drove the R1T, these roads were pretty clear, actually clearer than they are now. I mean, these aren't that bad. You can just see a little snow cover on them. They're going to be a little slick. But not as bad. And it stopped just fine also, even with the high regen on. And it looks like they cleared this off. This is a lot better than it looked when I was in the R1T. And this is a lot more nimble than the R1T. And this road is a little better than it was. Looks like at least you have one full lane. Before there was only one lane, so. But just checking my efficiency so far, and I'm getting 1.12 miles per kilowatt hour, and I used a kilowatt hour already. And I do have my heat on, but I'm going to turn it down to 70. My wife keeps it a lot hotter in here than I do. And I get hot pretty quick. You know, see, I already took my hat off, took my gloves off, turned the heated seats off. And I know a lot of questions as far as the winter range. That might make a difference on the road trip. Maybe, you know, depending on the wind speeds and how cold it is outside, because batteries have less capacity when it's colder, and they take longer to charge in the cold, but it may not be significantly longer. These vehicles do have what's called preconditioning on it, so it'll precondition the battery, so it'd be in the correct operating, the most optimal operating range to charge the battery. Right now you see this battery temperature is at 34 degrees. And so in order, I'm not sure, maybe around 70 degrees is where the battery likes to be to perform best. So when it's really hot outside, it'll cool the battery down. And when it's really cold outside, it'll warm the battery up. And sometimes they use the motor, some waste heat from the motors to heat the battery up. That's for the Gen 1. And the Gen 2 may have a different setup in that. It may have a different method of heating the battery up. But yeah, so I'm going right into that same complex where I almost got stuck. And I'm going to turn my traction control off. So I'm going to turn on one of these off-road modes. Well, first of all, I'm going to punch it. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And this is why you get one of these, by the way. So, and there's a speed bump up here somewhere. I think this might be it right here. Yeah, there we go. And I think there's another one right here. Okay. And I was going to go in the middle of the parking lot, but I don't know if they have those parking barriers in the parking lot that I can't see. And I don't want to, you know, hit one of those inadvertently. But this looks like some pretty good snow. Looks like the last, not too many vehicles have gone through here. But I'm just going to do what I did last time and see if I notice a difference. A lot more traction. Totally different. Totally different. You can see I'm picking up speed. Totally different situation here. Whoa. Well, I may hit some speed bumps. Totally different situation. And it's all with the tires and the tread. Oh, I dropped something. And so I'm at a stop sign. We're going to see if it, the same place I got stuck before. And I pull right through that, no problem. And there's more snow down than it was the first time. And it might be more compacted, but no, this is totally different than it was in the R1T. With the tires, I'm probably going to need to replace in about a year or so. And I would like some off-road tires. I want to take it off-road. We like to go camping, and I don't want to take that off-road with those tires on those nice rims. I don't want to do that. I would like to get some off-road tires where I can put them on and yeah. I'm gonna take this out here. I'm not sure if there's any parking barriers, so that's gonna be a little concerning here. And if I'm gonna hit something, let me see if I see tracks. Yeah, I don't think there would be anything down this way. That would be bad if it was. But yeah, this is taking this quite nicely. Not a problem at all. All in the tires. Whoa, yeah, baby. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, world of difference. World of difference here. I'm gonna slam the brakes and see how it stops. Oh, stops just fine. Oh, you can hear the anti-lock brakes pulsating. And again here, just slam on the brakes. Again, stop pretty nicely. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. And this road is a lot clearer than it was. I'm gonna go back up this same road that I went up last time. And that road is clearer too. So I am gonna take this back into my yard after I go into the store. And I might have to go to the auto store, because I'm not sure if Home Depot is gonna have what I need. I need to get some carburetor cleaner. Clean the carburetor and some spray starter just to make sure. And a new spark plug also. I'm just gonna put a new spark plug in there. The spark plug should be good, but I'm just gonna change it out anyway. Yes, but this handles very securely in the snow. It has none of that hesitation it had with the R1T. I mean, the grip was great. I mean, I can tell it's a night and day difference. I didn't think it'd be that big of a difference with the tire tread, but it's a huge difference. And this vehicle does have a shorter wheelbase. That might have something to do with it. It's a little lighter, but no, I think the majority of this is just the tires. Oh, there's the snow plow plowing. Snow plows are plowing. All right, we'll go ahead and make this. Oh, this joker gonna turn when he's not supposed to. No, that light was red. Yeah, look at all those folk at the gas station. There's people parked at the gas station. Like I always say, the average gas station stop is 20 minutes. None of those people are at the pump. They were all parked in the store. So I don't see what the big difference is with charging. You know, people spend a lot more time at the gas station than what they think they do. It's just no one really collects that data, but there is data out there that proves it. Otherwise, if people just want to get the gas station just to get gas, those stores would not exist. And gas stations would not be able to make money. It was a Mazda CX-9. Had one of those before. The older one. That was good. A very good vehicle. Very reliable vehicle. And this is a lot better than it was when I came through with the R1T. and we'll see what the parking lot is going to be like. But I feel very confident in this vehicle. It feels very sure-footed, as if I'm just driving on regular pavement. It's solidly planted. There's not a lot of sliding around. So I'm sure if there were some winter tires on here, you can just ride through this like it's nothing. Okay, I'm ready to head into the store, and I'll see you all back a little later. Okay. And no, that handled that snow just fine. Yeah, I had to go to another store to get what I need. I actually had to go to 2 stores, but it looks like someone is plowing the road. And hopefully I can get past them. Okay, they're moving out of the way. It's their problem plowing the driveway out. Nice to have something like that to take care of that. And so I'm about ready to run through the yard and see how this works out. So far this thing has been riding great, and we're gonna see if I'm gonna get stuck now. And hopefully I'll be able to get this snowplow running. Then I can find out where my driveway is for real. Well, this part of it anyway. Okay, so what I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna punch it and see what happens. Whoa, I went sideways there. Okay. Let me go ahead and back up. This snow is a lot deeper than it was before. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna put this in high. I'm gonna put it in the off-road mode. Okay, what's gonna do that anyway when I go off-road? Okay, go off-road. All right, maybe I'll put this in soft sand. I'm in soft sand. Okay, we're gonna turn stability soft sand, so I don't even have control over stability in this. Let me see. Let me see in rock crawl mode. Stability on, reduced. Okay, I can't. Not sure what that is. Okay, let me look at soft sand. Oh, drift mode. Yeah, I can turn off stability in drift mode. And I'm going to turn the ride height to high. And I'm going to go ahead and back up. See how this works out. And I'm going to take the same course that I did before. And I'm going to try to lay some different tracks. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. His stability is definitely off. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going a lot faster now. A lot more grip. Whoa, yeah, baby. Oh. And these tires are spinning, and maybe the whole time in the other vehicle, the wheels were spinning, I just didn't know. Wheels are spinning. Okay, let me go ahead and back up. Front camera off. Why's my front camera off? I may be stuck. Okay, let me okay, let me turn this on the soft sand and see if that helps anything. Okay, that's who we have. What we have is I'm stuck. Oh boy, this snow is deep. Goodness gracious. Oh my God, I tore my grass up. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm in the mud. Oh my God. Oh boy, done messed my wife's vehicle up. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my shovel out and undig this. Oh boy, look at that. Okay, let me get my shovel out and I'm gonna try to dig this up. And I'm gonna hit and dig this out and I'll be right back. Okay, at this point, I realized I wasn't getting out, so I'm headed back to the house to see if I can get something to put under the tires to get a little more traction. And at the same time, my neighbor he saw that I was stuck, and he asked me, did I need some assistance getting out, and I told him yes. And you see him pulling up on his tractor with his snowplow attachment on it, and we just discussed how we're gonna get myself out. And here I'm walking back from the house. I found 4 shingle samples that I'm going to put under all 4 of the tires to see if that's going to help me get a little more traction with the vehicle. And placing them back in the vehicle now, and going to put it back in drive to see if I can get any traction. And as you can see, no such luck. And the wheels are spinning, and I'm just going deeper into the mud. It just buried the shingles that I put and kind of displaced them. And so I'm still trying to work through different modes to see if I can figure out a way to get out of this. And here you see my neighbor pulling up in his Polaris 4x4, and very nice setup. And this has a winch on it, off-road tires. He said this entire setup was lower $50,000. So he also has a winch attachment, and so we're just looking at the tow hooks on the front, and I'm right here. I'm readjusting the shingles that I put under the tires, so I can, when we try to pull this vehicle out, have some traction, there's something to grab onto besides snow and mud. And if you're going to off-road, I recommend that you get those tracks, things that you put under your tires. I believe they sell them in a Rivian shop also. You can probably get them someplace else, but that'll really help you get out of situations like this. And so right now, he's just hooking his cable up to the tow strap. And we're getting everything all hooked up. And so I'm going to get back in the vehicle, and I'm going to put it in drive as he pulls with his winch. And he actually has a remote control for it. Pretty cool setup. And so at this point, I'm putting it back in drive and hit the accelerator, and I'm free. Free at last. There we go. Okay. No problem. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. I guess I have two new holes I'm gonna have to fill in this spring. Yeah, well, a couple minutes there. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, no problem. All right, so I'm back, and I got stuck like Chuck. I got so stuck, got buried in the mud. Yeah, I had it in drift mode and was having a little too much fun. And I got stuck and turned traction control off, and I just dug myself 4 holes in the snow and mud. It got mud all on the tire. Let me let you check it out. But my neighbor, he has a 4x4 Polaris. And he was able to pull me out. Look how high that thing is. And let me see over here. Oh, most of the mud is gone, but this tire, look at all this mud I got on my wife's vehicle. So yeah, yeah, these are not off-road tires. So if you have one of these vehicles, and I did air the tires down also. He had a winch on his four-seater, and you know, he just hooked it up to one of the tow straps and pulled it, and I just hit the accelerator and it came right out. So but yeah, I was able to just drive it back over where it is now. But yeah, there we go. We were stuckity stuck. And it wasn't a joke. So now I'm about ready to fix this carburetor, take this thing apart. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. You know, first the thing was riding as smooth as I don't know what I did. Put this thing in drift mode, turn traction control off, and did a little 360, and that was it. Hit the accelerator, kicked a bunch of mud and snow up, and it was over after that. So yeah, and yeah, so I even stuck some things under the tire, a little bit of tire pressure, and that still I wasn't able to get out. It was just kicking mud up and everything. These wheels were spinning, and they probably were on my truck too, and I just didn't know it. But yeah, definitely tires. So if you're getting a Rivian, you're planning on taking off-road, opt for the off-road tires in the off-road kit. Definitely opt for that. And also get yourself some tow straps too, so you can, in case you get stuck, you'll be able to get yourself out of that situation. And it'd be really nice if Rivian came up with a wrench for these Rivians also, or someone, a third-party provider. That'd be awesome also. Let's check out the efficiency of this. So I drove a total of 27 miles, 27.5 miles, and I used 16 kilowatt hours. And the efficiency was 1.69 miles per kilowatt hour. So that actually wasn't that bad at all, considering some of the things I was doing, you know, while I was driving. And yeah, so that's not that bad of range right there. And of course, if it was in the summer or warmer outside, using my trips to and from work, I'm using maybe 13 to 15 kilowatt hours, somewhere in there. So not too far off from that. Yes, but let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. And I can't wait to see you on the next video.